Founded in 1930, Johnson & Johnson, a family-owned and operated MGA, has the experience of the past with a vision for the future. Our business is built on a foundation of long-term relationships with our agents and companies. We are a technology and service-driven sales organization committed to writing business with our agency partners. We have partnered with Appulate, an insurance technology company with the largest network of independent agents. They strive to empower the agent by streamlining your submission process and introducing you to new markets. We are pleased to be able to introduce a new private flood product via the Appulate platform. Here are some of the great features and benefits of this new FloodPlus product. Now let's take a look under the hood with a demo on how to use Appulate to submit to Johnson & Johnson. The first step is to Appulate it. In other words, if you have an accord already filled out in your agency management system, no need to rekey that data in the Johnson & Johnson portal. Simply bridge your completed Accord 80 from your agency management system or Accord PDF into Appulate by printing your Accord form to the Appulate uplink printer option. If you don't have a completed Accord, don't worry, we'll get to that in just a second. You will be prompted to enter or confirm your Appulate credentials. Then your information seamlessly carries right over to our smart questionnaire. Once in Appulate, you will see a letter indication next to our name. That will help guide you through the submission process, giving you real-time updates on any missing and required information. We have worked closely with Appulate to ensure that the smart questionnaire only asks questions that are required to get a quote. Down below, you will see our smart questionnaire. It contains all of the Accord data that was bridged over, and missing fields will be marked with a red asterisk. At the top of each section header, you will see a red number, which indicates how many you have left to answer in each section. You may go through the smart questionnaire section by section to answer those questions. They are also outlined in the letter indication near our name. These questions listed here are live links. Click on them and it will take you directly to where you need to fill out the question in the smart questionnaire. If there is a section heavy with yes or no questions, you can use our Mark All as No button to move more swiftly through the questionnaire. Once you have fulfilled the requirements in the questionnaire, you will be required to enter the appropriate limits and deductible before submitting for a quote. Once you fulfill the requirements and are able to get a quote, the letter indication will have a green A, and you will be able to click the Submit button when ready. If your submission does not fit our appetite, you will receive a red D for decline, and the process stops. Once you submit, you will receive 3 instant quotes for your review. Simply click on the quotes to open them up. To share them with your insured, click on the email icon on the right. To proceed with binding, click on the Request to Bind button, and you will be redirected to Johnson & Johnson's website to bind. Simply follow the prompts. If you are not yet appointed, it will take you to a one-time appointment screen first. Now, if you don't have an Accord to start from, you can always start directly in Appulate by clicking on the Add New Customer or Prospect button and following the prompts. After it gathers basic information to create a record, it will take you through the same process outlined as before, with completing the required information in the smart questionnaire. As an added bonus, all of the data that you plug into the smart questionnaire auto-fills an Accord form for you in the background. Should you want to review that Accord, or even extract it from Appulate, go to the Forms section and click on the form name to open it in PDF. Now that you have seen how easy it is to use Appulate to get an instant personal lines flood quote through Johnson & Johnson, let's quickly discuss setup so you can start using Appulate today. Appulate has the largest network of independent agencies. Your agent is very likely already set up. To log in, go to appulate.com/sign-in. You may reset your password by clicking on the Forgot Password link. If resetting a password doesn't work, you may need to be added as a user to your existing Appulate account. You may contact your internal Appulate admin to add you, or contact Johnson & Johnson or Appulate for assistance. If you are active in Appulate, there's no need to create a separate account to access Johnson & Johnson's flood program. You can access all of your markets by logging into appulate.com. Just make sure Johnson & Johnson is listed under your list of selected markets. If you need to add them, go to Markets and Available, search for Johnson & Johnson by name, and click on the plus sign to select them. To bridge over existing Accord forms using Appulate's Uplink tool, be sure you have it installed. to check, print any document, and see if it is listed as a printer option, along with your home or office printer. If it is, you are ready to Appulate it. If it isn't, you can quickly download Uplink by logging into Appulate and going to Tools and Download Uplink. Choose your agency management system from the drop-down menu and click on the link to install it. It will install on your desktop as a print driver in less than a minute. For additional information on Johnson & Johnson or how to use Appulate, please contact their Flood department at 800-487-7565 extension 5039 or email floodplus@jjins.com.